Morning, guys. It's Wednesday now, so let's have a look at our two pairs. Pound New Zealand dollar. So we've put in this previous high for our candle close, just to see if we move into a consolidation. A strong move, so 80 pip move into that level. It's something I would potentially try, just to see if we do stay in this consolidation area. But we're going to try it anyway because that's the point of the exercise this week. And then after that, we've got this 4-hour close here, and then if we go any higher, this next intraday level was quite a wide one, so we've just refined to the 1 hour. That is GN, and then pound dollar. We're in this correction phase after this impulse move higher. So we've again marked the previous high. I would generally expect after a move like this, the market to move higher. It obviously depends on how much of a correction we get, which we don't know. With some data coming up today and NFP on Friday, I assume we'll get a breakout at some point. But so this is obviously a higher risk play, consolidation level. Things that are a bit more appealing are these two down here and the sell from here, and then also 1.36 is definitely something I would look to try if we get a strong move up there. Unlikely today. Let's see where we go. I'll update later. Wednesday evening, let's have a look at our pairs cable first up. We've had a level hit today. This was when stocks were dropping, causing dollar strength. So we've seen dollar flows. You can see that the level did 30 pips drawdown, and then 19 pips into profit. We're still basically consolidating around that level anyway at the moment, so not got to our next intraday. So this, when you're moving on to the second stage of levels, data collection and journaling, proof of concepts, and you're adding that discretionary side of things, you're not going to take this move when Aussie, I'm tired, into a toddler's birthday party, so I'm exhausted. So you're not going to take any buy on cable that is being driven by stocks until stocks stop moving. So you can see that once stocks started moving higher, then cable moved higher. So that's basically when to know when not to take a technical setup on your currency pair and when to take it, or when not to take it is when your currency pair is being driven by stocks making the same move. So you can't buy pound dollar until US stock market stops moving. So that was cable today. Stick that in the tracker. Let's have a look at pound New Zealand, which has given a lot of opportunities in this consolidation. So we had this first level. This morning did 19 pips drawdown and then right into the highs, 60, 70, 75 pips, and then obviously the high again, the top of the consolidation, has done 60 into the new refinement. Done 60 into the highs again. 77 in total. And then obviously the level again is held. And that is now broken lower. Done a big move, but again you'll see that if we go down the time frames, even when it came back again, it did 30 pips before breaking lower. And then we got to our next level here, derived from the 4 hour, and that's done 35, 36 pips a couple of times, and then we've broken lower at the moment. So yeah, a lot of levels playing out on pound New Zealand today. That's the beauty of consolidations when price is bouncing in a range. Happens a lot. It's just knowing when. So when you have subdued market conditions and price is range bound, it's just execute and execute until you can't execute any longer. These sorts of consolidations are bread and butter for levels traders. They should be taken and taken. And if you just look through the market, there's lots of times where the market just moves sideways, is range bound. You know, if we're moving lower, then yeah, we're not in a consolidation, a sideways consolidation. But a lot of the time we are. And these consolidations can be really big as well. This one, 300 pips. This is one we traded. Up, down, up, down. It's just knowing what to look for and then executing. So very, very good day, well, week on pound New Zealand so far. Again, at the end of the week, we're going to do a full run through and basically check the success rate of the levels and implement different risk reward strategies to show the different results that we could have potentially had. So cheers guys, solid week so far.